Hi, I'm Doug, your tech support representative here at Atlantic British, and in this video we're going to touch base on another one of our maintenance kits that we have available. This one in particular is for 06 to 09 full-size Range Rover, also known as the L322, and this is applicable to both the 4.2 and the 4.4 engines that came in these, the 4.2 being the Supercharged. And this is the air filter kit that we have available, and what we do is we use the original equipment because we find this works the best in this engine. Now this is a service that's recommended once every 30,000 miles, but of course if you live in an area that is very high in dust, dirt, more urban area with heavier pollution or particulates in the air, you want to change it or even check it on a more often basis, sometimes as early as 15,000 if you're in a very dusty area. But the air filter, as simple a service as it is, makes a huge change as far as your fuel economy and the performance of your engine. You want to keep a reasonably clean, or always a clean, air filter in this vehicle. This is a sheet that we have available on our website. This is part of our Repair and Maintenance Academy. And what you can do is download and print this so that it gives you basically all the other maintenance items that we recommend for the same vehicle. Now, this particular kit, the air filter element, is part number PHE 500021, and includes one air filter element showing the recommended every 30,000 miles. And now what we're going to do is show you exactly how to change over the air filter on your L322. Alright, changing the air filter on these vehicles is as simple as just pulling 6 Phillips screw heads out. You can lift up this far enough where you can slide the air filter element out, slide the new one in. You may find some debris laying at the bottom of the box. Good idea to shop vac that out so that it's not interfering with the new filter. And all you're really going to need is just a regular old Phillips screwdriver, and this is sort of a longer shaft on it than you'll find on most, which actually makes it handy because of some of the screws that are deeper down inside. I kind of prefer a power tool. This is my little Makita power screwdriver. And essentially, you're just going to back those screws out. You have a flexible accordion tube on here, so that gives you more than enough room to lift this and slide this right out. You can see this filter is actually in pretty decent shape, but because we're getting really close to the 30,000 mile mark, we're going to change it over anyway. So you'll see that this is also the original equipment filter. We'll go grab the other one. One thing you want to look for in the better quality filters is basically a glue line that runs the entire length of the element. And what this does is help keep the element in place so that it doesn't collapse on itself should it start getting too dirty. That's usually a good sign of a quality filter. Alright, so really not too much debris down in there, actually in pretty good shape. Slide your filter in. Make sure it's fully seated in all the way around, because you will notice this actually has a gasket that lines up with an opening in the top half of the cover. So you want to make sure that that seat's nice and square. It'll actually, you'll feel it settle in when it reaches the point where it's supposed to be in place. Run your 6 screws back in. And there you have it. So now you've changed over the air filter in your L322. You're going to improve your fuel economy. You're going to improve the performance of the engine. So when you're ready to change the air filter over in your full-size Range Rover, just give a call to any of our knowledgeable salesmen at 1-800-533-2210. And thanks for watching.